Well, guys, this is my very first edited video on this channel. I am gonna stutter a lot. I give up. Anyways, we're reviewing Call of Duty Vanguard. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna cut it short before I stutter too much. Alright, goodbye. Get on with the video. We're gonna start with zombies. Bear with me. I'm gonna stutter a lot. Yeah, so that's bad. Anyways, zombies, it's not great. It's actually terrible. In fact, it is by far one of the worst zombies experiences I've had besides Exo Zombies. Sorry to anyone that likes that game. I know there's a lot of you, but personally, I do not like it. Vanguard is not good. I'm just gonna say out the gate, if you are looking for a new zombies game to buy, skip out on this one. Do not buy it, please. Save your $60. This is fucking horrendous. It's the worst zombies experience by far. Anyways, the perk system. You spend 15 grand to get normal Juggernaut. You spend 15 grand to get health regen. You spend 15 grand for speed cola. It is the worst thing. The perk machines are pretty cool. They got piss, blue or piss, orange Fanta, and just McDonald's Sprite. Next one. The field upgrades. They're terrible. It's literally the same thing from Cold War, but worse somehow. It's literally just the tier 1s and you can't upgrade them. Like Ring of Fire rarely ever goes under your feet, and it barely does any more damage at all. You do like 200 more damage max. It's fucking horrendous. Ether Shroud is literally the best one there is right now in the game, and that all that is going invisible for 5 seconds. Frost Blast just does damage and like slows down zombies. That's it. Energy Mine takes a full like second or two to actually blow up, but it does damage as well, but just a little more than Frost Blast, so it's like actually okay. But again, Ether Shroud is still the best because it lets you survive. It's so dumb. Next, the objectives. Literally all it is move this thing to that place, grab this thing and move, grab this thing, put this thing in that place. Then just sit here for 3 minutes and survive, or exfil if you want to count that as an objective for whatever reason. I want to consider it as one. Also, there's no Easter egg, there's no wonder weapon, there's no pack-a-punch camo. It is so bare bones. And there is technically a round-based system, but not much of one, you know? Because the way they did it is, as you complete objectives, the world gets harder. So it's literally Outbreak and Onslaught put together. And it's just so bad, and there's not a single unique map at all. I don't think there's not a singular unique map to Drafon, which is I think how you pronounce it. I might be saying that wrong. I'm very sorry if I am, but it is so dumb, so bare bones. They need to just add some more content. There's the no pack punch camo really throws you off because the guns make the pack punch gun sound like they go, you know, pew pew pew. You know, the fucking laser sound. You know what I'm talking about. If you play zombies, that is. It's a big standard laser sound, but it's just a normal gun. It's like a normal PPSH. It's so dumb. I'm sorry. I've been stuck up on that for way too long. I should move on to another segment. What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, not much besides the balancing. The shotguns are the only guns that are usable past round 15 for the most part. Past round 15, if you don't have armor, well, no, not past round 15. 18, round 18. If you get past like there with max jug, so you already spent 15 grand on it, so you have 200 health, and you don't have armor, you'll be 2-tapped and lose a tier. Because that's another thing. When you go down, you lose a tier to all your perks, and you always keep your perks no matter what, because once you get to 1 tier and you go down, you keep the perks. You don't lose the perks. You just stay at 1 tier. It's just a really weird, awkward system that they have going on. It's not good. The shotguns are the wonder weapons. You can't really use an STG or something like that. Some people use LMGs, but those even fall off. So the only way to live is shotguns. Oh yeah, there's what do you call it? A cool perk that makes it so you do more headshot damage. Oh wait, we have that. That's called Deadshot Daiquiri. Sick. Man, that's so original. I love it. It's great. It's amazing. I'm so happy. Anyways, that's like honestly it to speak for the zombie segment. The zombie segment is super short because there's nothing to talk about. It's so bad. It's so bare bones. It's literally shoot zombies, go do an objective. By that I mean stand near that thing or put that thing in there. That's it. It's not even that hard, I would say. Like, they just need to fix the balancing for later rounds, I would say, but that's it. Like, because, again, past round 20, it does kind of almost become unbeatable. Well, no, that's a lie, because people have been getting around 200, which, by the way, to those souls that have been doing that, oh my god, why? What is wrong with you? I applaud you for even trying, but why would you even do that? Throwing Fong is so boring. You know how usually with a game, if you don't like it at first, it grows on you? Vanguard Zombies is the opposite. You like it at first, and then it starts growing on you like a parasite. You start hating it. You start disliking it. All the fun gets sucked out so fast within the first hour. You can experience all the content that game has to offer, or the game has to offer, by round 6. Also, the pack punching, that barely does anything for you, to be honest. It's like triple pack that matters. Another thing, they made the first tier more expensive. It's 7,500, and then 15,000, then 30,000. That is super steep, especially since you can get pack punch guns out of the mystery box now. Also, mystery box doesn't move. So, I mean, that's cool. I guess you don't have to worry about that anymore. They also kept it in from Cold War, where if you pick up a gun from the box, you drop the gun. Also, there's no wall buys. It's sad, honestly, as a zombies player, like a long-time zombies player. I've been playing since, like, World at War, BO1, like stuff like that. And it is sad to see how far it has fallen. Vanguard Zombies has a chance to redeem itself, because I will admit, since it's on the Modern Warfare 2019 engine, the game at least feels good. It's optimized, so it plays well. It's overall a good experience mechanically. Once you get into the actual game and you have to play it, it's not very fun, since there's no Easter egg. There's nothing to do besides shoot zombies, because that was the whole appeal of zombies. I feel like before, like BO3, you could play zombies, you could shoot zombies, or you could do an Easter egg. They had a cool cutscene. There's not even cutscenes in this. I know, Treyarch, if you're watching this for whatever reason, I know that you guys were rushed to hell and back. You guys had like 3 months to work on this, without a doubt. Because it's like, it's so unpolished. Like, there's so many things just wrong with it. Like, it's just so sad to see Treyarch go down this spiral. Because we start at World at War with like bare bones content, but it was fun because it was new. But now we're back at World at War, where it's bare bones content, but it's not new. We've done this so many times. We've played this game like 10 different times now. The only way to make it succeed is if you add something new for people to be like, wow, that's really fun, that's really cool. But if you're not doing that, then it's not going to be fun for most people. I mean, is Throwing Fun good for shutting off your brain and not thinking about anything and having an empty, hollow skull? Yeah, it's actually great for that, in fact. Most times when I play that game, I don't think. Genuinely. I don't think. The only reason why I played the game recently is to record, or not play the game, but play zombies recently, is to record footage for this video. I don't have any intent of playing it off screen anymore. I've experienced all there is to do. I've gone to round 30, which I didn't need to do, and that's it. The game is just so bare bones. Oh yeah, the Covenant system. I actually forgot about it because it's like kind of minuscule. There's like Covenants where it's like, hey, stand still, you do more damage. There's also tiers of them. But either way, that's what you're going to rely on most of your gameplay. Also, you can only have 3 of them max, which is, in my opinion, kind of flawed. I feel like it should be at least 4, because if you had just an extra slot, you'd have a lot more creative freedom with it. Because, like, there's one where you do a lot more damage to slowed enemies or stun enemies. Then there's Cryo Freeze, which makes it so you, sometimes when you shoot a zombie, it gets slowed down, and then it dies, and then whenever it dies, it explodes up into ice and slows down everything around it. That sounds really good. But to do that combo, you would lose 2 full Covenant slots when you could just do it so where when you're standing still, you do more damage, and the more shots you hit on zombies, you do more damage. You could just do that, and that's it. That's it for the Covenants. You could just run that, and you're good. It's sad, to say the least, to see Treyarch go down this way. Zombies go down this way, because depending on how the next Zombies game goes, this could be the end of zombies, in my opinion. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the zombie segment. I've been recording for about 9 minutes of just ranting of being a little bitch, just yelling about how bad it is. But yeah, like honestly, there's not many pros. There's like barely any pros to this. There's not many things that are good. There's just like the gunplay feels nice. Yeah, that's it. The gunplay feels nice. That's all that's good. All right. But we're gonna go to the next segment now. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, the multiplayer is pretty good. I've recorded this line like 4 different times now. The multiplayer is pretty solid, actually. I think if you are like a multiplayer fan, and if you liked Modern Warfare 2019, I would get the game. There's a few things right now, though, like not hollow points, incendiary rounds that are really annoying. The vital proficiency, which makes it so headshots instantly kill you. Not instantly kill you. That is shotguns that I'm thinking of. Sorry, hold on. I'll get to that. Vital basically makes it so your upper chest is a headshot. It's really overpowered right now in its current state. I hope they nerf it or remove it because I feel like it shouldn't be in the game. Also, Gung Ho is also in the game. If you were never a fan of Gung Ho, then I am sorry for you because it's in here. It's in the game for some reason. Gung Ho in World War II. Yeah, I remember that. I remember when people would, slide cancel around corners and shotgun me in the fucking mouth in World War II. I remember that. That was fun. Man, I loved being a war veteran from that time. Anyways, just Gung Ho's also on the Sten and the Type 100. There's also a build for the Type 100 where in core it can 2-shot to the chest. So as you can tell, some things are a little off right now. The shotguns the combat shotgun has the vital proficiency, which makes it so upper chest is headshot damage. And where do you shoot with a shotgun? Upper chest. So you can basically always one-shot. It's pretty unfair. They had a new mode though. It's called Champion Hill. It's actually really cool. Think of it like gunfight, but it's like a tournament bracket, but randomized. So it's like, but you also have 12 lives. That's like split between you and your teammates, because you can do trios or duos. That I think there's 8 squads total. So like, say you fight a squad, and then say you guys kill each other 4 times each. So now you both are at 8 lives. If you get a buy round for 3 grand, you can buy another life. Or in each round, there's 1 life in like the middle of the map, which you might die going for, but it does exist. I didn't record any footage of it for this video because I kind of forgot to. But it's actually a really cool mode. I recommend trying it out if you get the game. Even if it's with randoms, it's really fun. You also have to buy like your stuff of like guns and upgrades to your gun. It's really cool, actually. I think Sledgehammer Games did a really, really good job on it. I think it's a great mode and pretty well thought out. Nothing's really like... I think they need to change the automaton, or just like the gun, some of the guns in general, because I don't think it's fair that one gun has incendiary rounds, but not the other ones. Because then it makes it like, oh, so I should just run the automaton only, just so I can always win my gunfights no matter what. So it's a little weird, but yeah, it's a cool fun experience though. Well, that's it for like Champion Hill, because there's not like a huge amount to talk about, but it does get a little more complex than what I just dumbed it down to. I'm trying to give it like a quick review of just like the multiplayer. Yeah, shotguns are your enemy, and especially in Das Haus, which is, think of it like Shipment, but you have a lot more chances just to sit in a hallway. You can just camp a lot more. And with shotguns, because like every peek angle is within shotgun distance. Because the shotguns can shoot you and one-tap you from like above like 10 meters. It's kind of crazy in my opinion. Especially in core, I think that's crazy. Also, core feels like hardcore. Not like a time to kill on everything is really low. But I think that's it for the multiplayer segment. Oh yeah, they also added, or it's like just like what do you call it? Cold War, where Ninja is a perk, so you can be quiet and stealthy or whatever. They also made it so you can choose the tactics for the mode you're playing, or not mode, but like here's a type of tactic where it's like Blitz is really fast paced, Assault is a good balance between fast paced and slow paced, and then Tactical is just full on slow paced, which I think is cool. I think that's a really cool concept that they made. And I think that's cool that for the people like me that rather to play high octane maps, quote quote, that are like super fast and like you're just spawn die over and over and over again, that you could do that willingly for some reason. But yeah, you're not forced to play these big giant maps like the castle map in COD Ghost where you couldn't find anyone. Like that's what I think. You're not forced to play anything like that if you don't want to. The camos are pretty much bugged right now. Most of them are bugged. The atomic camo and the dark ether camo. I forgot about those for the zombies. Whoops. I was just talking about the multiplayer ones. Atomic looks really cool. There was a bug the last few days that if you had a controller on a computer and you spammed left on the D-pad and like the select button and then your select button on the mouse, you could just equip one of the skins, like Atomic, for example, without unlocking it. So you didn't have to unlock. So by day 4 of the game's life cycle, like we experienced all of the content the game had to offer, sadly. But yeah, I think that might be it for the multiplayer segment. I thought this segment was gonna be a little longer, but no, the maps are good. Or some of the maps are pretty good. Some of them are pretty bad. Dust House is ran by shotguns now, so don't play that map unless you want to be shotgunned to death over and over and over again. Also, apparently hackers are a big problem for a lot of people. I have not experienced one, I think. I may have actually. I have no idea. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this. Goodbye. And I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. We're gonna go move on to the campaign. Hey gamers, I was gonna originally review the campaign, but my audio got like fully corrupted on it. Like it's broken, so I can't really use it now. So this is gonna end up kind of just being the outro. I'm very sorry about that. I wanted to kind of like give my 2 cents on. My short answer is just it's pretty good. The campaign and what I've experienced is pretty good. Gets pretty offensive. Like 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, something like that. But that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you to everyone who watched this. I appreciate it. This is my first time like trying to make a video with an actual editing software, because if you go back on my channel, all those videos are just in the raw format, so it's like that's not very good. But yeah, that's gonna be the outro. I deeply apologize for that, but yeah, I hope you guys liked the video, and I don't know when my next video will be, but yeah, I'll make another one eventually. So goodbye, thank you.